Hello everyone. Earlier we have learned about Cartesian product and ordered pair, and today we are going to start new topic, that is relation. Now what is relation? A relation is the relationship between the value of two non-empty set A and set B, where value of set A called domain and value of set B called range, whereas whole set B is called the codomain of relation R. Now let's understand it with the help of example. Let set A and set B, where value of set A contain element A, B, C and value of set B contain element apple, banana, cherry, chiku and mango. Now let's set the relationship between the values of set A and set B. We have two values x and y, where x is the first letter of name y, where x must belong to set A and y must belong to set B. So here we have set the relationship between the set A and set B, that is A is the first letter of word apple, B is the first letter of banana, C is the first letter of cherry and chiku. Now this all element of set A are called domain and all element of set B called codomain, where those who are in relation with the member of set A are called range. So we can say that range is the subset of codomain because range may be all codomain or few of them. Now I am repeating again. Keep it in mind, where relationship starts are called domain and where relationship ends are called codomain, where the member of codomain who are in relation with domain are called range. Now let's talk about the representation of relation. So there are three methods to represent the relation of sets. First one is arrow method, which we have drawn earlier. Second one is set builder method, here we have already write relation in set builder form, and third one is roster method. So let me show you the roster method. So if we talk about this example, to represent in roster form we will write it as A apple, B banana, C cherry, again C chiku. So basically we have written the Cartesian product in terms of relation, where ordered pair shows the relation between the element of set A to the element of set B. But remember, this is not a Cartesian product, this show only the relations. As we know, if we will write Cartesian product of A and B, then our product will be A apple, A banana, A cherry, A chiku, A mango. Similarly, B apple, B banana, B cherry, B chiku, B mango. And similarly, C apple, C banana, C cherry, C chiku, C mango. So if we talk about the total Cartesian product which we can make with element of set A and set B will be A into B equal to 15, as we have learned that if number of element in set A is equal to P and number of element in set B is equal to Q, then the Cartesian product A into B will equal to P into Q, that is 1 2 3 3 1 2 3 4 5 into 5, that is 15. And let me show you all the Cartesian product, that is A apple, A banana. I am writing in short: A cherry, A chiku, A mango. Similarly, B apple, B banana, B cherry, B chiku, B mango. C apple, C banana, C cherry, C chiku, C mango. So here you can see that there are total 15 product, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Now if you will check, you will see that relation, these 4 relations are also in this Cartesian product, that is these 4 are in these 15. So we can say that relation is the subset of A into B. So simply we can form the definition of relation, that relation is nothing but the subset of two non-empty set A and B. I am repeating again that relation is nothing but the subset of two non-empty set A and B, that is R is the subset of A cross B. And on the basis of our definition, we can conclude that from this Cartesian product, or from the Cartesian product of A into B, we can draw many relations. Let's understand this statement with the help of example. Let's set A having element 1 2 and set B having element 3 4. Now from this we get A into B equal to 1 3 1 4 2 3 2 4. Now from this Cartesian product, let's form the relation. So our first relation is, we have two values x and y, where y is greater than x and x must belongs to set A and y must belongs to set B. So here we can satisfy our relation from this product, that x is always lesser than y, or y is always greater than x in every case. Now let's form our second relation, that is we have two values x and y, where x is equal to y minus 2 and x must belongs to set A and y must belongs to set B. And if we look at our set, we can draw two products, that is 1 3 and 2 4, and we can cross check it by putting it on equation, that is x is equal to y minus 2. Now here the value of y is 3, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, and we can see that we already have x is equal to 1. Now let's check second one, x is equal to y minus 2 and here y is equal to 4, and here 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So here value of x is 2. Now let's draw our third relation, where we have two value x y and y is equal to x plus 3, where x must belong to set A and y must belongs to set B. Now from this equation we can draw the product, that is 1 and 4. Now cross check it on equation, that is y is equal to x plus 3. Now value of x is 1 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, and here we can see that value of y is 4. Let's draw our fourth relation, that is, again we have two values xy, where y is equal to x plus 1, where x must belongs to set A and y must belongs to set B. And according to this, we can draw the product, that is 2 and 3. Now let's cross check it by equation, that is y is equal to x plus 1. Here value of x is 2, so 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and we can see that value of y is 3. And we can also see that all the four relation, that is 2 3, 1 4, 1 3 and 2 4, and this all are drawn from Cartesian product A into B. So we can say that from the Cartesian product A into B, we can draw more than one relation. Now the question arises that how many relation can be drawn from a set A and B. So if we have number of element in set A is equal to P and number of element in set B is equal to Q, then number of subset in A into B will equal to P into Q, and total number of relation will equal to 2 to the power P into Q. Number of element in set A is 2, that is 1 2. Number of element in set B is also 2 1 2. So here P into Q, that is 2 into 2 is equal to 4, and here we can see that we have drawn total 4 subset. Now number of relation that can be drawn from this set will equal to 2 to the power 4, that is 16. So here we have drawn total 4 relation, and rest of is your homework. Example 7. Let set A having element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 define a relation R from A to A where y is equal to x plus 1 and depict this relation using arrow diagram. So according to our question, elements of A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and relation is y equal to x plus 1. So let's find value of y by using this formula, that is y is equal to x plus 1. Now if we consider value of x is 1, then 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. If we consider the value of x is 2, then 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. By considering value of x is equal to 3, we will get value of y is equal to 4. By considering value of x equal to 5, we will get value of y equal to 6. By considering value of x equal to 4, we will get value of y is equal to 5, and by considering value of x equal to 6, we will get value of y equal to 7. So our relation R is equal to 1 2, 2 3, 3 4, 4 5, 5 6, 6 7. Now our next question is depict this value with the arrow diagram. So for which we will draw two circles like this, where value of x is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and value of y is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. As we have value only up to 6, so we will not write this relation, but we can make arrow diagram, that is 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7 as per our relation. Now what is domain, codomain and range? The value of x is domain and all the value of y is codomain. Now the value of y which has relation with the value of x are called range. Question number 8. So in this question, where value of p is 9, 4, 25 and value of q is 5, 3, 2, 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. So the relation between p and q according to set builder form are, we have relation R and two value x and y, where x is square of y and where x must belong to p, set p, and y must belongs to set q. Let's write in roster form. So our relation in roster form will equal to 9 3, 9 minus 3, 4 2, 4 minus 2, 25 5, 25 minus 5, and here domain is 9, 4 and 25 and range is 5, 3, 2, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. Note, 1 is the value of q which doesn't have any relation with the value of p. So these all value including 1 are called codomain.